Okay, so I'd like to make two more announcements. Some of you are already proceeding along. And you see that there are two push buttons on the board. One is blue, one is black. And the blue one is the user switch. The black one is the reset switch. So if you press the black button, that will reset the processor. So that's useful if you just download the code to the board, because then you can restart the program. But if you're using the debugger, and if you're controlling the program through here, then you don't want to press the reset button on the processor to restart the program. Instead, what you're going to want to do after starting the debugger is use the reset command here. So this is the reset command in the debugger. And let's see, a couple of other reminders. When you build the program, be sure to use either this build button or this rebuild button. This will make all the that will make all of the files be recompiled. This is the button for getting the project options, so that you can select these characteristics, for example. And there was one more thing I wanted to say, which is slipping my mind right now, unfortunately. Oh, wait, now I remember it. Okay. So you're asked to step through the assembly code and see what the processor is doing. So the way that works is here. You can see we have the source window, which gives us the C source code. And we also have a disassembly window up here. And when you single step through the code here, for example, you're going to need to set a breakpoint before entering the task create, and then you're going to single step into that. You're going to want to select the disassembly window and then step through this code. You can also do it with F11, the accelerator key. And up here in brown, you can see a label, service handler. So that's the actual name of the function that the disassembler is showing you. So in step 10 on the sequence, you're asked to step through the code and see what actually gets run, what gets executed when you run OS task create. This is that information. It starts with service handler, and it will continue on, and you can see we have various subroutine calls and so forth. So that's how you can track through that information. Having said that, are there any questions at this point? Okay, thanks.